Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the international squad. Jed Dietz, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Spanos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the bunt stays on the 2-2 pitch, and he gets it down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Whoa. At an event like the Topps Amateur Showcase, you don't really expect someone to lay down a sacrifice bunt, but that's just what he did. Hey, I like it. He put his ego and desire to show what he could do aside and made a play that helped the team.
Now at the plate, Pedro Babe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Babe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in, Frank Brennan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Brennan.
Gets the ground ball to first. A spin and a throw. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So striding forward now, Sam Moore, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Moore.
The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Ground to first. Babe is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The West prospects are on top here, 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Pedro Babe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set, and the pitch. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1. Austin aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Lou
Now
Pena. He
batting,
flew out
left
in his
fielder.
last at-bat.
Lou
Hits are now
Pena.
even at 4 apiece. And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. So coming to the plate, Juan Feliciano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Right
Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Milo Takahashi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped up. Moore on the move. Barehanded on the hop. In time. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in 2 minutes. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Pedro Babe. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. Nothing in 1. Vargas is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The West Stars lead this one 1-0. Standing in, Jack Baker.
First baseman, number 3, Jack Baker.
0-2, here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The West prospects are on top here, 2-0. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The international prospects came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Blue is credited with the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead. Pedro Babe, he'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pedro.
Rip toward the gap in right.
Round it hard, round it hard.
Allegri rounds the corner and is headed home. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That's the kind of a bat that could launch a career. Here he is in front of Major League scouts, and he bombs an RBI triple. That, folks, is called rising to the occasion. Good for him.
Digging in, Antonio Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Antonio Rosario.
Now the runner breaks for the plate, pitches a ball, and a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he could steal home or what, but it's an easy tag for out number 3. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. So striding in, Jackie Enfield.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jackie Enfield.
Gets this one down. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Relay. 4.
And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around. Ready for another chance? Pedro Babe.
The first baseman, Pedro Babe.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
Striding in one.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, Brooks Redmond. He
batter.
singled his last
The
time
right
up.
fielder, Brooks Redmond.
On the ground to the right side. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Ready once again, Pedro Babe, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Babe.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That a way to find the sweet spot right there. That a boy.
Yeah, he's at this showcase to show what he can do. And if he could string a few ABs like that together, he's going to see his stock rise.
Digging in once again, Ray Vargas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's this one over toward first. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pedro Babe. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn.
Now batting, the center fielder, Juan.
The ground over to first. Babe fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Babe. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Those are hard to...
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Sergio Castilla earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Pedro Babe, a first baseman from the International Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long After impressively finishing out his draft year this new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, Pedro Babe. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pedro Babe.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pena sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it.
Now at the plate, Pedro Babe, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The 0-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat. He smoked that thing.
And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Striding into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jr.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Pena is over. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Davis.
The set and the 2-2.
Come on, dig, you're scoring.
To the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2. Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Babe. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Babe.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third.
Right here.
5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Pedro Babe. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Babe.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Striding in, Pedro Babe. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Pedro Babe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Park is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Digging in now, Pedro Babe.
First baseman, number 21. Pedro Babe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Atta boy, way to get on base. Check your outfielders now. See where they're at.
Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. That's a strike to throw down.
0-1.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Clearly, they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Out. 3. He's out. 3. 3. You're out. 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 He's out. Out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 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 3. He's out. Full 4. Take your base. Out. 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 First base. You're out. 3. He's out. Out. 3.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Martin Henderson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious.
On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Number 50 will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Tony Walters will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 14, Tony Walters.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ender.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore. So that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases. And he's not even done yet.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Hampson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. We're just underway here in Denver. Popped him up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Mike Soroka gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box now, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip. You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Now another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still no score. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ozzie Albies. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Albies hits a little over the 270 mark. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hard hit to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Has a look, now the pitch. Changeup called strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swanson stands at first with one out. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Story.
Pitch on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Soroka is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The count now at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Daniel Murphy is on deck. The 3-1. 3-2 now. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Inside and low, 2-1.
I got 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. 1 away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at former number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
In now, number 43. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 in the dirt, and now let's see, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now batting, Tony Walters. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Avila is under it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 58.
Now at the plate, number 58. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Change up low, 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 50. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Ready on 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Avila corrals it. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Adam Duvall. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Adam Duvall.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Duvall possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
Now in the box, Mike Soroka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be the outfielder, David Dahl. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and one to David Dahl. He pulls this one into right. Markakis is there to put it away for out number one.
Now batting.
And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So one away now in the Colorado third, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hard on the ground toward short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1. Drilled to first. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on 1 base hit. 1 error in the inning and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Trevor Story set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Trevor Story.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Takes this the other way to right. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. In there, now the throw. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Story leads off second with nobody out. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Standing in, number 43. He drew a walk his first time up. Pickoff move to second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he popped him up. Albies over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Tony Walter.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. He's set. The 0-1. And he takes strike two. A pause. And the 0-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Inciarte's there, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Johan Camargo. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Camargo tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Count now, a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies' offense with Colorado's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, number 58, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, number 50. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit hard to short. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 33, Alex Avila.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here now's the pitcher, Mike Soroka, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
One strike.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. 1 out, nobody on. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ender Inciarte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Inciarte now for second, and big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Nick Markakis popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Adam Jones will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point. Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
On the line, that's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today. Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
0-2. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Markakis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Brendan Rodgers has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new 3rd baseman.
Now playing third base, number 7.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Change up low, 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. One out, nobody on. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Two-two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jake McGee enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Jake McGee.
Dansby Swanson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two balls and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Liner toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. Is on the move. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now. Number 43 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his ball up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Darren O'Day takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Into the box now, Tony Walters, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, number 58, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Walters stands at second with no outs. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jake Muncy.
Jose Altuve will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Altuve has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Altuve, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. The 0-2. Line hard, but foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
0-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Scott Ober has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Ronald Acuna will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 276 the average coming in for him. 16 homers, 53 RBIs. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. The next to bat for Atlanta, Alex Avila. Lifetime against this particular arm. An impressive 4 for 7. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Pitch on its way to Avila. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far. As you get a look at our line score for this one, a low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Austin Riley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
27.
The numbers coming in, 278 the average, and even 20 home runs and 55 driven in. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Riley at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. A 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Rogers scoops it up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Ronald Acuna will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Number 63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First offering on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So a double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken to throw. And he is in there.
You know, I I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The runner in scoring position with none out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Michael A. Taylor.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Coming home, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side. And
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 2-0. Michael Taylor will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing shortstop.
Hansel Robles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Rockies. Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Taylor ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he shows some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. And he goes against the shift to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball one.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Freeman, base runner at first with one out. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jake McGee wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Mike Soroka is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Hansel Robles hammers down the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rockies, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error.